Hi, this is Scott the Peaceful Shaver, and I wanted to make this video today about my budget shave. And all the items involved in my shave today can be had for real cheap. Basically, everything in this shave is $10 or cheaper, and some of them a lot less than that. So I'm going to start with something that I use every single day in one of my shaves. A salsa bowl. You can get one of these salsa bowls at Dollar Tree, and actually it's a 2-pack for $1. So 50 cents. And you have 2 of them. One you use during your shave, and I use it to soak my brush, and then I also use it to rinse off my razor so I don't waste water. And the other one you have for salsa. So I really recommend running down to the Dollar Tree and getting your 2 for $1 salsa bowls. They come in other colors besides black. I also have a pink one, which is my favorite color. And they're great. They work perfect. I mean, they have a little bit of a texture in here for whipping up a lather. They have the stand on the bottom, which is really good to hold. So it's absolutely perfect to use as a lather bowl. My razor today was the Gem 1912. I love these old gems. The first vintage razor I learned to shave on was a Gem. It was actually the clog proof. These old gems just shave magnificently. They're smooth and they're efficient. If you don't have one of these, get one. They're real cheap. You can find them in antique stores all the time. Real cheap. You can find them usually for $5. Even on eBay, you can find them real cheap. There's not much to them. They flip open and you put your blade in there. You just want to make sure that these 2 posts that are on either side are there so that it holds your blade in straight. Because if the blade's not straight, you can have some problems. And if you don't know what these Gem single edge razors take for blades, this looks like a razor blade that you use to scrape paint off your window. It sort of is, but it's ground a little bit differently. You want to make sure that when you buy these, you're not getting them in the hardware section of your local Lowe's. You want to make sure that you're getting them in the shaving section at CVS or Walgreens, or that you're buying them online and you're getting the blades that are meant for shaving. Because even though they look the same, they will tear up your face if you do not get the right ones. Because the ones that are meant for scraping paint are not smooth. They're not ground down as finely and as thinly as the ones made for shaving. The SE blades, or single edge blades, and this is a Gem blade, and they also have treat single edge blades, are held rigidly. They don't bend the way that a DE blade does. And so the feeling you get when using an SE blade is similar to using a straight razor. As my friend Rick DeWeese likes to call it, it's kind of like a straight razor on a stick. So when you use one of these, the angle that you're shaving with is different. On a DE, you're holding it sort of at a 30-degree angle. On the SEs, you want to hold this part of the razor pretty much against your face. And then you may want to tilt it just a little bit, but not too much, and they're really smooth and efficient. I find that the first shave usually from an SE blade is a little rough, so you may want to palm strop it or cork it, and then usually the second shave is a lot smoother, and you can get quite a few shaves out of these. So get yourself a single-edged razor, an old Gem, the 1912 and the Damascene, or the Gem Juniors. Really smooth, efficient shavers. Nothing happens to them over the years. Brass, they're usually in great shape. Just make sure that it's straight, the thing locks down, and then it has those 2 clips on the outside that holds the blade in place. For my brush, I used the Semogue 610. This is a real cheap brush. I can't remember exactly what it cost, but it's one of the cheapest brushes you can buy. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Once the boar hair bristles, and I enjoy the undyed boar hair, I don't like the ones that are colored to be like a faux badger. Once these boar hair bristles have been used and you've broken in this brush, it's going to be as soft as any badger. And this is my favorite face lathering brush. It's a real inexpensive brush, but it feels great on the face, whips up a fantastic lather, really enjoyable, perfect handle, beautiful to look at. I absolutely love this brush. You can spend a lot more money, but you don't have to. Razorock soap. There's no bigger bargain in wet shaving than Razorock soap. They're really, really cheap. They work great. The scents are magnificent. This is the XXX. I love this stuff. And for the price of a gourmet soap that you can buy, you can get like 10 of these. All different scents. So rather than spending all that money on a Martin de Condre or an Agua de Palma, get yourself a bunch of Razorocks. You'll be really, really happy with it. Lilac Vegetal. This is a great divider. There's people that love it and there's people that hate it. You're either chosen or you're not. Out of the bottle, it most definitely has top notes of cat piss, urinal cake, and lilacs. No question. But the dry down is nice. And the stuff feels fantastic on your face. So it's cheap. All Clubman products are cheap. Give it a try. You don't need to spend a lot of money in wet shaving to have a good time, to enjoy yourself, to have variety. And actually, if you buy these cheaper products, you can have more variety. Would you rather have 10 cheaper products or one real expensive product? Hey, if the cheaper products work, why not? I mean, if you're buying garbage and it doesn't work, then I understand, but you cannot go wrong with a Gem 1912, a Semogue boar brush, a Razorock soap, a Clubman aftershave, and a Salsa Bowl. Grab yourself some SE blades. You can have yourself some great shaves. Thanks for watching.